Hello YouTubers. So I will be doing a quick review of the Infocus F110. I do forget the name of this. So as you can see by the mess I've made over here, I've already unboxed it. I mean, I did it in another video, but it got deleted, so I'm not gonna bother with that. So in the box, basically, I got this Infocus phone. I did get some cheap generic headphones, and what else did I get? I did get a pamphlet of all the details explaining me the various functions of this phone. Since it's like a basic phone, I wouldn't really bother with the reading over this pamphlet. You can just go ahead and you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. um, I also did get a 1000 mAh battery, which I have inserted in this. A bit about this phone: this is actually a pretty good quality phone. I'm pretty happy with it, and because the quality of plastic is pretty good, actually I'm pretty happy with that. It looks a solid phone. It kind of looks like the old Nokia phones which used to get. So I'm pretty happy with the quality of the plastic of this one. It looks pretty good actually. Even the buttons, they are pretty clicky, and they have a rubberized texture to it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now getting to the phone itself, I mean, this is a quite little neat phone actually. I mean, I got it for about 800 rupees, which is, it's for an 800 rupee category phone. This has a lot of functions. In fact, I was a bit surprised when I had a look at it, that the number of functions which it had. So I'll just briefly take you through the menu so you have an idea. um, Let me just since I'm not sure whether you guys would be able to see this because the screen is quite bright, so let me just make the screen contrast a bit dull. Just hold on for a second. Back. So I have decreased the contrast quite a bit. I made it in fact into 0. Hopefully, okay, I think you can see the screen right now. So I'll just take you through the menu because it is quite a good menu for this kind of phone. It does have a phone book in the phone book, and call logs, missed, dial, received, rejected call, and it also has a GPRS connection, which is pretty surprising. Coming to the organizer, it has an alarm, Bluetooth calculator, calendar, wall clock, timer, file manager which is pretty surprising for this kind of a phone, unit converter, tasks, flashlight. The flashlight is a pretty basic one. I mean, if you can see over here, it's all right for an emergency situation, but it's not really a flashlight. It's more of like a tiny pen torch or something like that, if you want to call that. um, Going forward, multimedia, you have video recorder. The image is pretty, I mean, I wouldn't really call it a video recorder, as like a, I wouldn't call it anything actually. It's just the very basic thing which you can get. I'm not sure you can get any basic than that in video recording. It's image, audio player, video player, FM radio. Now this is pretty happy actually. I'm pretty happy with this because this is a wireless radio. You do not you do not need to connect wired headphones to this one in order to listen to FM radio. So in that respect, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, for 800 rupee phone, I mean, you're getting all these functions, the dual SIM, everything you're getting, plus an FM radio, which you don't need to connect a wired connection to this. So it's the freedom of the carrying just the phone and having long duration of some sort of radio along with you. That's pretty nice actually. So I'm pretty happy with that function actually. Messages, games, I mean, it has a couple of basic games. Snake, Tetris, in the take me back to the 80s. I mean, settings, it has a dual SIM setting, call settings, phone settings. Call settings, you would have probably your standard blacklist, call divert, call waiting, bar ID. In your display settings, you have wallpaper. You do have option of a static wallpaper and probably like a live wallpaper. In contrast, the screen is pretty good actually. It's pretty readable actually for this kind of phone. It's not that the screen where you just see the blocks and all that stuff. It's a pretty readable screen, as you can see. Even it's in on the camera, you can see it's a pretty readable screen. So Um, then we go back to the camera and services. Services, you do have internet, and what was pretty surprising that this phone actually has a browser. So you could technically go to see. I mean, I went to the Facebook side, mobile side, but it does have a browser built in, which is pretty surprising for this kind of a phone. So, in conclusion, I would say that this is probably the best bang for the buck phone you could probably get in the market right now. I mean, this has costed me around about 800 rupees, including delivery at my house. So, I mean, it doesn't really get better than that. I mean, this is from a reliable company. It's not one of those cheap Chinese knockoffs that you get, which are like 100 phones which are listed on a maybe Amazon or something like that. This is a reputed company Infocus, and their product is a solid product. It's a pretty good product. I have used it for some time, or what I have come across is this phone can last you a couple of years. I mean, more than a couple of years. This is like a sturdy, strong phone which you can just put in your pocket or put it in your car or put it in your bike and just forget about it. And even if you come up to it after a couple of months, I'm pretty sure it'll still have some juice in it because these kind of phones they last you like forever. So I'm pretty happy with it. In Focus, they have come out with a really good product and at a cheap price. And I would really recommend this product just from the price point of it and the feel of it and just as a second or a third phone just for an emergency or something like that. I would really recommend this phone. It has USB charging, so it is compatible with all your car chargers and your power banks. And I mean, they would. I don't think you would have any issues with the phone as such. It looks a pretty durable phone. In conclusion, if you're looking for a phone under 1,000 bucks, and just go for it. I mean, there is nothing really much over there. Okay, guys, I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and see you later. Probably I'll have some more reviews on some cheap phones. The trend seems to be everybody's doing reviews of expensive phones. I want to do the opposite and do review of really cheap phones which everybody can afford. Alright guys, see you later. Have a good time. Bye.